Yeah, so yet another video. I'm trying to make the wiring easier. So I'm trying to get as few wires coming through the, I guess, the base plates, the modules, the wooden modules that I have in the layout to the buildings and other stuff. So I've been building the converters, the 120 volt converters into the buildings. I haven't done this one yet. This is one of the original life lights, 120 volt to 3 volt converters. It's bigger than the rest of them, but I've used up every other one so far. I just wanted to show you some of the wiring. So yeah, this is why it's a little fickle. That's fine. Let's get over there. That's why I want it built in so it doesn't move. Come on, don't play shy. So this is the one side of the building, and you can just see all the minifigs in there. But that, whoops, that big blob right there, that big black blob is the EL wire converter. So it takes the 3 volts coming off of Rob Hendrick's life lights and converts it into whatever it has to convert to for those guys. So it's just easier to build that into place. I just jury rig it basically to be on. The second power gets applied to it. You can see that the connectors are coming into there, and it goes to the EL wire. This is a basic kit up here that radiates to all the lights up here. Over here we have the same thing. I used all the soft white in here, and it's kind of bothering me now, but I don't want to take it apart. so you don't get the wonderful bridge that you get on the rest of them. I may redo that because, of course, I got the bright whites down here. Okay, that's got to stop flickering. This is my bad. I should have built that in. There we go. So this is the front, the very front module of the tower, the base of the tower. And of course, I have a classic space plug in front of it because that's what you do with all buildings. And this is the garage, shall we say, for the vehicles. This is the grounds crew, and that's also another garage for vehicles, the grounds crew. And this is where the train comes through, right there. And this is where the monorail comes through. I tried to hide the wiring as much as possible, but it's almost impossible to hide unless you build a bigger station that has walls that are thick enough to hide the wires. And so the wires are just hanging from the ceiling, because that's of course where the basic kit is, right up there. And so this layer has one basic kit there and another one over here. Actually, I think, yeah, maybe down there. Yeah, you can see all the wires there. There's the other basic kit. So this is 2 basic kits, 16 lights altogether. Lights all this up. I'm happy with it overall. I can't complain too much about it. And this is a poorly lit interior. That's my bad. This is the first one I did. I should go back and do it better. There's only one kit here, one basic kit, and it's right there. But I used the dim lights because that's or the soft whites, because that's what I had at the time. So this is one of the original modules that I built that hasn't changed much. And then we got the other. So basically, this piece here goes right on front here, and that piece here goes right along the side here. So this is, when you put them all together, everything's lit up better because the light cascades into the room next to it. So overall, I do want to, and the back one's not lit because I ran out of power supplies. So there's that. Say Livy. I'm going to see if I can order something from Rob anytime now. And I do want to get this whole thing put together, the tower, to make sure it's lit the way I want it to be lit. And I can't do that without, well, I guess right now only one more power supply. So maybe I'll fake it with a 9 volt or a 3 volt battery box. We'll see. I might be able to combine that over here. We'll have to see about that. I like the one light here is flickering. I've never seen a LED light flicker, so I'm gonna have to probably replace that guy. Again, probably my bad soldering, because I did make most of these wires extended because the 6-inch leads were not long enough to get to where I needed them to go. Yeah, I want to see this thing together. Like 924 on top. And we will, that's my attempt. This is before winter's over. I want to see the building together and all lit up properly. And we will see how it looks then. And other than that, I'm happy with the progress. I'm basically stymied right now until I get another power supply. But that's not going to stop me from putting the whole thing together. So I will talk to everybody soon. This is it. One of the things that I want to show is you can daisy chain. Let me turn on this light to give us a little bit more light. You can daisy chain buildings together. So this is how this is a module here, this is a module here, and they come together here. And so the wire coming out of here gets plugged into this guy here. So this is what one of Rob Hendrick's extended modules usually used to convert one wire into 2 lights, 2 connectors. I use it because this is built into this building, and this is wire that goes to this building for the one Life Lights kit that's in here. So this is why I can just disconnect this guy from down here. Boom, this guy is now off, and this can be separated now. And then these guys would come out of here, which I might build into this thing. I may build this guy. It's a lot more difficult to build this guy because this guy is a lot bigger than the newer ones that he came up with. And I don't want to put all this effort into trying to build this guy because they'll be like right in there somewhere. And then I still have to hide this thing, this big wire here. So that's a debate. Over here, let's see if I can move this around. I wasn't planning on doing this right now. Over here, I'm going to split this off the back and pull this out the front. Hopefully, oh, it's stuck together somehow. I'll probably stuff up here. I do have a tendency of, there we go. Oops, this always happens. I always forget about these little fences, these railings that I always put everywhere. Because again, in university, you don't want the guys falling. So I put railings everywhere. All right, because here's the wires. So these are the wires that come up to the floor, through that. And then it comes unplugged. So I got those. Let me just tilt that out. Hopefully it doesn't fall off the table. Or else I'll be rebuilding it. So right, if I can get down there, and there are 2 of the newer 120 volt Life Light kits that they used to get from Life Lights. And this, of course, is the RCX connectors. So they stay in here. If I'm not doing electrical layout at a show, I can just leave all the wiring inside. I'm not worrying about it. But this guy here, I don't have a power supply for. So this one module over here, I mean, I just might just get this one of these battery boxes and plug him in for now. As soon as I can build a power supply unit into there, we'll see what happens. I'm good right now. I'm happy right now. I have an idea this might work. I will see. I'm going to try something and maybe I'll get back to you. I'll talk to you soon.